Did you know that Armenia is the world's oldest country? That's right. This small nation nestled in the Caucasus Mountains between Turkey, Georgia, and Azerbaijan has a history that dates back thousands of years. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through time to explore the rich and fascinating history of this ancient country. From its early beginnings as a kingdom to its time as part of the Soviet Union, from its struggle for independence to its modern-day challenges, we'll cover it all. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover the amazing history of Armenia. The Kingdom of Armenia, one of the earliest kingdoms in history, was located in the Armenian highlands in the mountainous region of the Caucasus. Its exact origins are debated among historians, but most agree that it emerged during the 9th century BC. The kingdom's strategic location along important trade routes contributed to its prominence. It prospered through trade with Greece, Rome, and Persia, becoming a melting pot of cultures. The kingdom was renowned for its skilled metalworkers, producing exquisite jewelry and weaponry. Their adoption of the Armenian alphabet in the 5th century AD facilitated the preservation of their history and cultural heritage. The Kingdom of Armenia played a pivotal role in the spread of Christianity in the region. Saint Gregory the Illuminator is credited with converting the kingdom's king, Tiridates III, and establishing Armenia as the first nation to adopt Christianity as a state religion in 301 AD. During its later years, the kingdom faced threats from external powers such as the Arab armies, which led to a decline in its power and influence. By the 10th century, the kingdom had fragmented into smaller states, Seljuk and Mongol invasions. In the 11th century, the Seljuk Turks posed a significant threat to the stability of Armenia. The mountainous terrain offered some protection, but the constant raids and battles took a toll on the population and economy. The Mongols, under the leadership of Genghis Khan, invaded Armenia in the 13th century, causing widespread destruction. Despite these invasions, Armenian culture and identity endured, evident in the magnificent monasteries built during this period, such as Khorvarop, Geghard, and These monasteries not only served as religious centers, but also became repositories of ancient manuscripts, preserving Armenian literature and history. The Safavid and Ottoman domination. Following the Mongol invasions, the region of Armenia came under the control of various external powers. The Safavid Empire, based in Iran, ruled over eastern Armenia, while the Ottoman Empire gained control over western Armenia. The rule of these empires brought new cultural influences and changes to the Armenian population. Under the Safavids, eastern Armenia was incorporated into Iran and became part of the broader Persian cultural sphere. The Ottomans, on the other hand, subjected western Armenia to their Islamic rule, leading to forced conversions and a gradual assimilation of the Armenian population. Russian rule and the First Republic. In the late 18th and early 19th centuries, Russia expanded its influence into the Caucasus region, including Armenia. As part of the Russian Empire, Armenia became a predominantly Christian domain. The establishment of the Russian Transcaucasus Federation in 1917 marked a significant development. However, internal tensions and the collapse of the Russian Empire following the Bolshevik Revolution led to the Federation's. In the midst of this turmoil, Armenia proclaimed its independence on May 28, 1918, marking the birth of the First Republic of Armenia. This newfound independence, however, was short-lived. Conflicts with neighboring powers soon followed. Armenia found itself at war with the Ottoman Empire, Azerbaijan, and the short-lived Turkish Republic. Despite these challenges, the First Republic made remarkable strides in education, healthcare, and infrastructure. The Paris Peace Conference in 1919 offered a glimmer of hope for international recognition, but the conference ultimately failed to reach a lasting agreement regarding Armenia's borders and sovereignty. With external threats looming and internal instability persisting, the First Republic of Armenia was forced to sign a peace treaty with the victorious Turkish and Azerbaijani forces, ceding territories and ending its existence on December 2, 1920. The Soviet era. Following its brief independence, Armenia became the first Soviet Socialist Republic in 1920, marking the beginning of Soviet rule. This era brought both challenges and transformations to the country. The Soviets implemented policies aimed at collectivizing agriculture, nationalizing industries, and promoting aid. This often led to resistance and discontent among the local population, particularly the peasantry. A devastating earthquake in 1988 highlighted the social and economic disparities within the republic. The Armenian duduk ancient wind instrument, reflects the resilience and cultural continuity of the Armenian people throughout their history. Its melancholic melodies have resonated with audiences worldwide, conveying themes of love, loss, and longing, which are universal to the human experience. The duduk has become a symbol of Armenia's enduring cultural heritage. First Republic and the road to independence. The dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991 presented an opportunity for Armenia to re-establish its independence. On September 21, 1991, a referendum on independence was held, which saw an overwhelming majority voting in favor of secession from the collapsing Soviet Union. This marked a significant turning point in Armenia's history, ending decades of Soviet rule and offering a chance to chart its own path as a sovereign nation. However, the road to independence was not without its challenges. The Nagorno-Karabakh conflict with neighboring Azerbaijan over the disputed region of Nagorno-Karabakh erupted into full-scale war, causing instability and drawing in external actors. Furthermore, Armenia faced economic difficulties as it transitioned to a market economy, leading to social and political tensions. Nevertheless, in the face of these challenges, Armenia persevered. The country adopted a new constitution in 1995, establishing a democratic system of government. Leaders like President Robert Kaczynski worked towards stabilizing the economy and fostering closer ties with neighboring countries and international organizations. Despite ongoing conflicts and economic hardships, Armenia's journey towards independence symbolized a broader shift in the global political landscape, marking the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in Armenian history. Modern-day Armenia. Today, Armenia is a democratic republic with a vibrant culture and a strong emphasis on education and healthcare. The country's commitment to democracy is evident in its regular elections and human rights record. Armenia has made significant strides in promoting gender equality, ensuring that women have access to education and employment opportunities. Moreover, Armenia has actively participated in international peacekeeping missions, demonstrating its commitment to global security and stability. The country has also been at the forefront of advocating for the rights of its citizens abroad, particularly in Syria and the Middle East. Challenges and future prospects. Despite its achievements, Armenia faces ongoing challenges. The unresolved conflict over Nagorno-Karabakh continues to cast a shadow over regional stability. Economic disparities and corruption remain issues that need to be addressed. Additionally, the country's vulnerability to climate change and natural disasters poses a threat to its environment and infrastructure. However, Armenia's strategic location at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, coupled with its growing tech sector, offers promising prospects for its future. The country has the potential to become a hub for technology and innovation, attracting investment and driving economic growth. Furthermore, Armenia's rich cultural heritage and stunning landscapes make it an attractive destination for tourism, which can contribute to job creation and revenue generation. The Armenian community worldwide stands ready to support their homeland's development, bringing expertise and resources to help address pressing challenges. From its origins as a kingdom to its modern-day challenges, Armenia's journey through history is a testament to the strength and resilience of its people. Its ancient roots, cultural achievements, and commitment to democracy make Armenia a nation worth knowing and supporting. As Armenia looks towards the future, it carries with it the legacy of its ancestors and the aspirations of its people for peace, prosperity, and recognition on the global stage. And that's a wrap, folks. We hope you enjoyed this journey through the rich and fascinating history of the country of Armenia. If you did, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more historical tales. Your engagement helps us bring more captivating stories to life. And who knows, you might just learn a thing or two along the way. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time for more historical adventures.